Hey there, it's Rachel from All About the House. So this year I'm trying a whole bunch of different ways to keep track of blog post ideas. I'm doing a combination of pen and paper systems and then also digital systems. So this is one that I'm going to try that I've just finished setting up and thought I would do a quick video on. So I've got a page in my plum paper notebook and I've just set up with blog post ideas. So for some of the weeks I've been doing just one page with all of my ideas for each type of category. So I like to color code, so I've done whole pages where it's just planners, blog post ideas, and then another whole page for graphic design, which has been working fairly well. But then you know how you get on a roll with all your ideas and you just want to get them down. So instead of flicking through different pages of my notebook, I just did a big brain dump of ideas and I put it all on the one page. But then, because I like to write in black pen rather than switching with different colors when it comes to post ideas, when I'm planning, I like to use different colored pens, but when I'm like on a roll with blog post ideas, I like to just use one color pen in black, and then if you make a mistake, you can rub it out when you use the friction erasable ones, which are my favorite pen ever, so love those ones. So then I just did a big brain dump and I was like, okay, so some of these belong in different categories and it's all a bit jumbled, and I want to still be able to see like what post ideas I have for what category when I'm flicking through. So I decided to color code, but instead of using highlighters as I tend to do, I found these Texta zooms at Target for a couple of bucks. They're cheaper than the traditional ones, which I think are Crayola. They're quite expensive. These ones were only like $8 and you get all 12 different colors. So they're basically like a crayon. So they're not a pencil, they're not a pen, they're sort of like in between. So if you really want to rub them out, you can get a rubber. You have to be a bit vicious with your rubbing in order to rub it out, but you can like reduce the color, whereas highlighter are just permanent unless you use those friction erasable ones. But they're expensive and they don't come in all the colors that I use for color coding, so I thought these would be a cool cheap alternative. So these ones just twist up and then you can just scribble your color. So they're pretty good. I've quite liked using them. I've used them a couple of times for things like categorized to-do lists, so I thought blog post planning would be a good idea for using them. So then you can just color in what your post idea is. If you didn't want to sit here and color in the whole post idea, you could simply just do a circle. I used the Mambi checklist stamp to set that up, so now when I post about that I can just color in the box. But another method that you could do is get the zoom and then do a circle, and then when you've got it in progress, color in half the circle, and when you've posted it, color in the full circle. That's another way that you could use these if you didn't want to sit here and color in each of the post ideas. I prefer to do that. I've tried that method that I just said before and it didn't stand out as much to me as when I color in the whole text of the title. So that's how I've set it up for this bit of post planning. One thing I will say, the purple zoom is a bit dark, so it's a bit hard to read. My colors are guest posts are purple, things about planners and organizing are pink, graphic design is green, graphic design is blue, business and Etsy is green, and then products are orange, as well as free downloads. So when I've got a topic idea that has two different colors, which is another reason I wanted to try using zooms, is to be able to like do double color coding. So this one is a freebie and it's a checklist planner insert. So that means it is in the planners category, so it's pink, as well as the product category, so it's orange. So in order to maintain a balance, you don't want to like be posting too much about one topic and then not enough about the others. So by doing double color coding, it also is like making sure I keep a good balance of posts on my blog. So previously I've done highlighters, I've done double color coding, but some of them are quite fat and take up the entire line width, so there wasn't really room for it. So that's another reason why I liked using those. So I do recommend them. They're a good cheap alternative and they won't dry out. They'll last like forever. I've literally had some that I've had since I was a kid. They were running out though, so I went and brought some new ones because they're only cheap. So they will last a long time. They won't dry out. They won't get like ink stains over you. It's not messy, and if you rub a fair bit, like give a bit of effort, you can usually rub them out as well. So I hope you found this video helpful and give you another idea on how to do your blog post ideas, keeping track of all of them. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want more planner related videos, and I do heaps more stuff on color coding. I'm like obsessed with it. It's pretty much what I do like every week when I plan, so I'll include a couple of links to some other things I've done about color coding as well if you're interested. Okay, thanks for watching, bye!